Antonio, welcome to Bahrain. Thank you very much for joining us at Bahrain This Month magazine. Firstly, can you tell us about your purpose for visit to Bahrain and also what your first impressions of the country are?
First of all, I'd like to say, I'm in love for this country. I didn't expect, was that beautiful. The people was so, receptive, and everything's so good, looks good, like modern, and same time the water is good. The people are very nice. They like the sports, like combat sports.
Yeah.
But the prince loved the sport. Then I know that.
So can you tell us a bit about why exactly you're here? Obviously, you've met the Brazilian ambassador and you attended the Brave event. Can you tell us about the whole reason for your visit? Is there anything extra that you came here for?
Since I stopped fighting, I became ambassador of the UFC, the biggest organization in the world. And we are at the top of the sport, but we need a new talent. We found the Brazilian Federation, for amateur in 2015. We started to go to the competitions like 18 before the pandemic, and we saw how Bahrain is very organized, how much the prince can invest in the sport as an organization, bringing the best coaches, the best trainers.
You've obviously, in your job as a sort of ambassador and a scout for UFC, you've seen a lot of talented fighters all around the world. How important do you see Brave on the world stage?
A lot of fighters, young fighters, come Brave because they are made in an amateur, to the amateur events. I was impressed about Sabrina, there's a Brazilian girl who's fought in Brave. Fabiola, there's another Brazilian girl, came from amateur. A lot of fighters from Asia, but we have a champion from South Africa, American guys, some of them are Brazilians. So I think they invest in a lot. Since in the promotion, since in the level of the fighters.
As someone who's obviously been to the UFC, been a champion, what is the main advice you would give to fighters like Sabrina who are sort of very, very, very strong, but just waiting to make that final step up? What advice would you give to young fighters?
When you come from the amateur to the professional, the amateur they don't miss anything for the pro. Change a little bit the rules, the chin pads, the protection. Maybe they stop the fight before. Of course, the level of the fighters in the pro is going to be a little bit higher for her, more expensive fighter she will face, but she's already improved. The way Prince does and the federation here, they bring the team in the different countries. So she pretty much is very well tested. I think give her time to get mature.
So your current job is as a UFC ambassador. How hands-on are you with that sort of? Are you constantly traveling, or are you mainly based in Brazil? What exactly does being a UFC ambassador involve?
We are mainly based in Brazil. We make 3 events a year in Brazil.
Okay.
2 events in South America per year.
Okay.
So probably 5 events.
Right.
Some we made one in Mexico as well. So I travel in most of those countries. Once we go, they have a big delegation like they had in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
Like last year. So I have to go more than 5 fighters to support them. I'm like a communication between the organization, executive side to the fighters, more technical side, the way they speak, the way they gotta act, to sell themselves, the image, and pretty much it is in UFC.
Do you think maybe one day Bahrain will be able to host a UFC event as well as Brave, for example? Do you think it's big enough? There's a big market?
Of course. But Bahrain got his own event. But of course, if they want to have bigger event like UFC, they will. That's what I saw yesterday. They pretty much organized. A lot of times when the UFC goes to the countries, UFC brings his team, of course, made the event. But they get together with their local production, to make the event and put put everything they have with his technical team to make it. But what I saw yesterday, the team of production they have here in Brave, good enough.
Who would you say right now is the top Brazilian fighter in MMA, probably UFC?
Tomorrow, Saturday, they will have a Pantoja, Alexandre Pantoja.
Okay.
Was fighting. He's at 61 kilograms. He picked 7 to 61 kilograms. He fight for the belt. There's another guy, Alex Potan Pereira, and like light heavyweight. He just won the belt like a couple of days ago. We have a superstar in MMA, Charles de Bronx.
Yes, yeah.
Is a huge name in the sport. Yeah, pretty much those ones. In the females, for the 3-weight division, we have about 20 Brazilian girls in the rank right now. So almost half of the rank is full of Brazilian girls. I think pretty soon we're gonna have a next champion. We're gonna fight for the belt for the girls for Maíra Chitara. Probably it's gonna be February.
Yeah. Okay. Obviously, you're here. You've met the Brazilian ambassador. Have you met other members of the Brazilian community in Bahrain?
Yeah, I'm here with the ambassador of Brazil. We've been very well treated,
Yeah.
Now on, we are introducing in Brazil system of methodology. We go to the schools and we teach over 20,000 kids to do martial arts in the schools since they are like after 6 years old. So we are looking for the jiu-jitsu coach. The Secretary of Education, the guys ahead of the federation here. We talk to the prince, and we try to exchange knowledge. You know what's happened in Brazil? We start this project with the small kids to do the really base. But our amateur in Brazil is not that good level as Bahrain.
Do you have any messages for your fans in Bahrain, and also will you be coming back?
Yeah, I'm planning to come here in February.
Okay.
We are introducing a system, to go to the schools in Arabia Saudi, and other places. And for sure, I will come here. Being well treated here, the prince open a gym next year. So invite us to go train with his team, and we wanna try to bring our coaches from the Brazilian team to learn, what they do in Bahrain.